rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal. For how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken language and spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While others swear the style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My fans on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the result. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
Life and for those who we caught up in using what I was called with the muse. I guess they call it proving I'm more than an artist. Penciling out my darkest while stenciling out a harvest. And storing what gets me from A to B, just like garages. Instrumental with collages. Envision what I've been drawing. Broadway to give you rhythm like the great Lena on. So bent on, found comfort in the storm. Find peace and on when you see them others perform. Organized chaos, outcasted like hey ya.
Yo, party people in the place to be, what's good? Man, sometimes you feel like rocking, man, and sometimes you just want to holler. Sometimes you just want to, man, I can't. Where's my hat? Sometimes you just can't figure it out, man. Man, tonight is one of them nights like I don't even know. I don't even know where to begin. I ain't even gonna front, man. Hey, Barry, what's good? Miguel P in the building. Salute. Man, salute to everybody watching us on YouTube, man. Shout out to everybody. Man, it's good to have y'all here rocking with me, man. I appreciate y'all, man. This one for me is a rough one, y'all. I ain't even gonna front. I don't know how to take this L. I just don't. Miguel P says, I'm only going to say one thing. Why is Hart on the floor when you are trying to score the final shot in regular? Exactly. Exactly, man. Alfonso Scott in the building. Salute. There were so many things that we did incorrectly tonight. When you up by 3, why do you let any Celtic take a 3-pointer? You're up by 3. If you foul them, you send them to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. They can't win if they only shoot 2 free throws, and that's on Tibbs. Why is Josh Hart on the floor when we need a game winner? And then Tibbs subbed out Brunson and put in Mitchell Robinson in case they missed the free throw, and then had to burn the timeout to get Brunson back in the game. Man, we keep wasting these opportunities, man. Like legit, we waste opportunities all the time, man. We were up by 7. We could have went up by 20 on the Celtics, but our shots were going in and out. That's not my beef. Because if the shots were going in, right, like the Celtics were shooting like 8 for 25 from 3, and they were shooting themselves out of the game. Yo, I can't save them, y'all. I promise you. I promise you. Yo, during the whole press conference, they're like, yo, we. No, man, you ain't French. Yo, that's on Tibbs, bro. Point the finger. You know how you want to be positive? You're like, yo, you just want to be positive. But how are you going to be positive when you lost to the Celtics 4 times? I just can't. I'm just not going to be able to do it, man. I just can't. I just don't know. I don't know. I did this thing with Tibbs, man. I just don't know, man. Yo, some of this stuff is simple, right? Some of this stuff is simple, man. And then we were shooting. Well, I forgot. I can't say that on YouTube. I forget, y'all. I'll be on the blacklist. We be pewing ourselves in the foot with Cat. Cat gets an ISO on Drew Holiday, and the first thing Landry Shamet does is go to the front of the rim and take his man to the front of the rim. Now Cat has to settle for a jumper instead of going to the rim. Landry Shamet, what are you going to do at the rim? What have you ever done at the rim? Bro, Cat had Jason Tatum. They put Jason Tatum on Cat, right? And Josh Hart was being guarded by Porzingis. Guess what Josh Hart does? As soon as Cat starts backing down Jason Tatum, Josh Hart goes to the front of the rim. Bro, Josh Hart, if you see Cat backing down Jason Tatum, why are you going to the front of the rim and bringing Porzingis with you so that Porzingis can block Cat's shot from the weak side? Cat don't ever see him. Why? I don't know. Tonight was one of them things. Yo, it's as simple as this, y'all. I ain't even gonna front. The Celtics own the Knicks. The Celtics own the Knicks and they know it. The thing about defense, right? Like Mikal Bridges got toasted by Jason Tatum, a couple of times. No big deal. Right? Bridges got roasted by Tatum. No big deal, right? My only complaint about it is Bridges has to not let Tatum catch the ball in his sweet spot. That's my only beef with Bridges. Like, you can't just let him catch it where he wants to catch it and then defend him. You got to make him fight for it. That's my only thing with Bridges, man. Bridges' shot was off, but Yeah, it was just some stuff. I ain't even gonna front, man. And this game really didn't mean any in the grand scheme of things. This game didn't mean anything to anyone involved. The only thing that was on the line was bragging rights. And again, Boston gets to brag, and Knicks fans get to talk about what if. And man, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'm tired of talking about what if, man. Right? What if, what if all the Knicks click on the same night? What if Tom Thibodeau is able to figure this thing out? What if? I'm j- I'm tired of it, man. I ain't gonna front, man. I'm tired of it, bro. I'm tired of it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody was talking about the Knicks before we got here. I couldn't jump on like right after the game was over, man. I'm tired, man. I'm frustrated, man. I needed some time to walk around and clear my head. I still need time to walk around and clear my head. But I owe it to y'all to at least be here. Like when we win, I'm here. And I can't skip out when we lose, especially to a rival. So to a person, I gotta be here. Right. And not because I don't like y'all company. Y'all know I love being here with y'all. But the thing is, man, you just as a Knicks fan, you just get tired of like the Three Stooges way that we stooge stuff up. Carl Anthony Towns has Jason Tatum backing him down, and Josh Hart goes to the front of the rim and brings Porzingis with him. I'm not knocking Josh. I'm knocking that one play. I'm just knocking that one play. Like I'm not knocking the players for being the play. I'm just talking about these individual plays, right? These individual plays, like Cat fouling Jason Tatum on that 3-pointer. I was frustrated about that. And then I thought to myself, how can you play aggressive defense on the perimeter to Cat and then be mad when Cat forces Tatum to shoot a desperation three, but he fouls him on it? You can't, it's like you can't have it. You can't have it both ways. Like, why is Josh Hart not trying to guard Tatum or Brown? And I think the Knicks end the season on with a weird schedule, right? I think they end the season with like Cleveland, Detroit, and Brooklyn. I'm gonna look at this. Excuse me. I'm gonna look at the standings right now, y'all. Just real quick. Indiana is 2 games behind the Knicks. I'm not sure how to feel about the playoffs right now, to be honest. Oh, thank you, Scotty, for yeah, I saw that. Thank you for reminding me too, Scotty. Appreciate you. I don't know how this season is going to end, but I'll tell you what I'm tired of, man. I'm tired of Tibbs and these weird excuses. I'm tired of the Knicks always saying, "Yo, I gotta be better, and I will be better," and then go out there and do stuff like this. I felt like Mitchell Robinson should have played more tonight. Where's the Knicks game? Knicks, there it is. I felt like Mitchell Robinson should have played more tonight. Maybe he shouldn't have, but it seems like he should have. The Celtics played 8 people tonight. Peyton Pritchard wasn't as much of a factor as I thought he was going to be. Sam Hauser wasn't as much as a factor as I thought he'd be. But when you give up 32 and 34 to Tatum and Porzingis, respectfully, and then, yeah. I felt like we should have saw some Precious tonight. The Knicks had 28 assists tonight against the Celtics. Yeah. I'm not for sure. Man, I'm not for sure how we gonna do. But hey, Barry, listen, man. You know what? I spent about 3 hours trying not to. I spent 3 hours legitimately trying not to be this. The fan that says Tibbs gotta go. I legit spent 3 hours trying not to be that, right? And on playback TV, when we were breaking it down after the fact, I was trying to stand up for Tibbs, man. But I genuinely don't know what else we can do. There were 2 things Tibbs did tonight that stood out more than the other 20 things he did. Juan B. Salute. Juan B. said Mike Malone got the Nuggets franchise record in wins, got a ring, and still got the boot. But the Knicks, you know what the Knicks are going to do? Opposite. We're just going to stay in this weird, I guess dichotomy is not the word. I get this weird cycle. We're going to stay in this weird cycle of I just don't know, man. Turner, what's good, man? Hey, Turner, we're gonna do the I'm gonna do the Knicks morning drive in the morning. I'm gonna try to do it. Oh, well, not in the morning, but in a few hours. I'm gonna try to do it at like 7:30. I'm gonna try to do the Knicks morning drive at about 7:30, from like 7:30 to 9, and see how it goes. HRM is in the building. Nick Yak was good. And Nick Yak, listen, I appreciate the optimism, bro. I really do appreciate that, man. I needed that. Some fresh air in this moment of confusion, I guess is what I can call it. Just also want to say this too. Thank you to everybody that's been helping the channel grow. I appreciate that. I think we're coming out of our dark ages. We've been rocking for the channel has legitimately has at one point had well, I guess now still had 2,600 videos on it. 2,600 videos. We were almost to a point where we almost had one video per viewer, right? Almost. And now we're out of a dark age and into a place where we're getting around everybody. Quiet Money is in the building. Salute. Salute Quiet Money. Shaw Legacy in the building. Salute. DSJ in the building. Salute. Hey, DSJ, we gonna rock in the DSJ. You still got some time, man. I want to rock in a few minutes. I kind of like what happened on Vibes, man. I was gonna try to rock in a few minutes, man. So Nick Yak says we were good. We should have still won if it wasn't for a few end of quarter crazy made threes for Boston. We will play with these guys for sure. For sure. Man, thank y'all for your optimism, man. I appreciate that. This game here, man, Josh Hart taking a game-winning three bothers me. Letting Jason Tatum take that straight on three to send the game into to tie the game with a few seconds left bothered me because we should have fouled him. And there were a few things that bothered me, man. Yeah, Turner, all we had to do, if we fouled them, the game is over. If we foul them, even if they hit both free throws, we're still up by one with that much second left on the clock. Yep. That one play, that one moment when you don't know, and Turner's right. Turner's right. He's absolutely right. I'm not going to dispute it. I know it didn't happen this way. I'm frustrated about it. I want to be positive, but Turner's right. You're down by three. Make them take twos. If you're up by three, make them take twos. Whether it's inside the 3-point line or you send them to the free throw line. We didn't do that. We kind of meandered around. So yeah, so this was a very frustrating loss. I'm not gonna lie to you. This was a very frustrating loss. Now, is it one of 82? Yes. It's one of 82. That's for sure. This one of 82 hurts, though. I ain't gonna front. Yeah, McGill, yeah. 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 Scott says Tibbs will never get out of his way. He can chat every day about rotations and minutes we want, and we will never get it. He has to go. I have zero faith in him to lead them past the second round. Oh wow, the Mets. I didn't even know. The Mets are my team, man. I wasn't even paying attention to the Mets, man. Let me find out what my boys did. ESPN has MLB hidden. Oh, there it is. The Braves beat the Phillies. And wow, the Mets beat the Marlins 10-5. That's what I was looking for. I know Mark Vientos and Brett Beatty better start hitting. I know that. I'm gonna just say a couple of more things before I get out of here because I got a couple of things. We got a busy slate, so we're gonna do a little vibes right after this. Knicks morning drive, definitely for sure. In the morning, well, not in the morning, but in about 5 hours or so, we're gonna do that. And so I'm just gonna say a couple things real quick, and then I'm gonna get out of here. We can't, as fans, we can't keep carrying this burden of what if. As Knicks fans, we can't keep carrying the burden of what if, because at some point, at some point, all falls down. Right? At some point, all falls down, right? At some point, all falls down. Like you legit can't keep doing the same thing, expecting a different outcome, because eventually all falls down. So on that note, I'm gonna get out of here. DSJ, give me about 30 minutes, man, to wrap up some stuff, and then we could rock on vibes for like an hour, and then that'll give me some time to take a nap and jump up and do the Knicks morning drive. Nick Yak, yep. I'm gonna talk about Nick Yak. I'm gonna talk about that. The defense was outstanding. The defense was outstanding. So I'm gonna talk about that later. DSJ, give me about 30 minutes, and I'll send you the link. Hey, peace. I'm gonna get out of here. Peace, everybody. Hey, the morning show, Knicks Morning Drive. Make sure y'all tune in, man. I'll be up drinking coffee, popping no-dos, sipping Red Bull. I'll see y'all in a few.